first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Detroit Pistons come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Raptors. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duren at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, on the wings for him, it's Dick and Barrett. Ingram is out there with Pirtle. And it's Quickly in at the 1 spot.
Here we go.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Ingram outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett for 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson finds Cunningham, and that one good.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Back to Barrett, and stolen by Thompson. Here's Harris. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Harris. Unloads from 13. Green for 2 points.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Harris kicks to Thompson. Cunningham for 3. He can't get that one. Duren against Quickly. Here's Ingram. Banked in off the glass.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Barrett. Got it. Good job in the low post. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Duren against Burke. Cunningham left side. 5 to shoot. Pass to LeVert for the 3. Good on the triple.
Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Here's Dick. Now here is Pirtle. And here is Quickly. Off target from 3-point range. Cunningham outside. Duren with the screen on Ingram. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Ingram. Takes the 3. Harris's shot is off. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep. Pass to Dick. Dick sets a screen for Ingram. Detroit with the rebound. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. You give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And the shot goes in.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now, here's Quickly. Scoreless thus far. Pirtle kicks to Quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Cunningham. And that one's good quickly.
Absolutely no hesitation from quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
Down low. Shot's good by Duran.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Quickly finds Pirtle. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Walters checked in.
Number 14, Jacoby Walters.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pocket 6. 18 feet out, and it goes down 2 points.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Now here is Harris. Duran with the screen on Ingram. Here's Harris. And Pirtle sends it back. Cunningham against Quickly. Outside Barrett. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Misses. Toronto's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Barrett, wide open, he fires. Hands it from downtown. Barrett's got 7 points.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
LeVert kicks to Harris. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Here's Shed. Now Ingram. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And it's Shed missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as the block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
It's time for the dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Set your move. Let's see what we can do.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mobo. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Abaji. And again, Toronto no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Robinson on the wing. Here's Cunningham. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Cunningham's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Shed. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's the three. Duran pulls it in. Detroit leading by 4. Outside Robinson. Harris outside. Outside Robinson. Cunningham for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Cunningham's got 10.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Walter, covered by Cunningham, and they get it. A three-pointer is right on target.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Duran. Now Cunningham. Shoots over Walter. Out to Harris. Lets it go with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And now a 9-point Piston lead.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Amu Kelishvili passes to Abaji. Here's Mobo. Still scoreless. Here's Shed. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham outside. Takes it inside. And the layup's good off the glass. 12 points for him.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And Stephen Clark Pistons pretty much in control here.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for the Pistons, Duncan Robinson out there with Howard. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Successor in at the 1. Back to Barrett. From the stripe. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Sasser. Out to the right wing. Pass to Robinson. Here's Holland. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Shed. Hasn't made one yet. Now, here's Barrett. There's a screen. And it's blocked. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Jones checked in for the Pistons.
Number 22, Colby Jones.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Assisted by
Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Detroit?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice. He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Hollins kicks to Robinson. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors. Then for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Karis LeVert comes in for Jones. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. That's a floater go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this lead. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Amu Kelishvili passes to Ingram. Lays it up off the glass. Ingram's got 6.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Walter. Cunningham's shot is off. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 16-point game. And that one's good. Ingram.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Detroit has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over LeVert. Barrett, no good. Pistons leading by 16. LeVert the pass to Cunningham. Right block shot. Alter pulls it in. Raptors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Ingram. Over Robinson. And that one's good. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams making substitutions here. LeVert against Dick. LeVert kicks to Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Harris to the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Pistons have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
Duren, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Duren. Raptors trail by 16. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Hurdle with a screen on Harris. To the middle. It's stolen by Duren. And here is Harris. He's covered by Ingram. Dick against Cunningham. Takes it off the glass. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Ingram against Harris. Ingram outside. 4 on the clock. Birtle sets the pick for Ingram. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Raptors trail by 20. Ingram outside. Hurdle with a screen on Harris. Ingram wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 13.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Cunningham finds Duren. Now Harris. He's covered by Ingram. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. No good from outside. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. LeVert with it. He's picked up by Dick.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Back to Ingram. Toronto working the ball around now. Barrett the pass to Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Duren.
Oh, an aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
This is his first free throw of the game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for R.J. Barrett.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
When battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Here's Cunningham. That's it. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Bounce pass Ingram. Quickly the pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. The 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. Now Harris cuts off the pass. Here's Walter. Still without a basket. Ingram outside. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist from Ingram.
I'm not sure which is better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Ingram. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Pirtle. Defended by Duren. Shot clock at 2. And it's quickly missing. In the corner, it's Harris. Lets it go from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so is Detroit out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Detroit Pistons.
I mean, their offensive rebounding, when you give yourself more chances to score points, the math is pretty simple, Arnie.
Yep, they're eating up those misses. Speaking of, when do we roll out the snack table?
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls, are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And Detroit has possession. They lead by 17. Out in the wings for him, it's Dick and Barrett. Pirtle is out there with Ingram. And it's quickly in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Ingram outside. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Detroit leading by 19. Cunningham with it. Thompson a screen on quickly. Inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Thompson against Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. And he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense, R.J. Barrett.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Ingram against Harris. Here's Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Cunningham's got 20 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Quickly. Barrett setting a pick for Quickly. Here's Ingram. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. During's got 6 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
It's Ingram on the wing. Down low. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist from Ingram. Pirtle's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's Pirtle, willing to absorb the contact and finish despite that. Really nicely done.
Cunningham against Barrett. Thompson outside. Duren with the screen on quickly. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Pistons, Duren taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Duren. And both free throws good for Duren. Here's Barrett. He's got 9. On the wing quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Barrett for 3. Good D by Thompson.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Cunningham finds Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one is no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Dick with it, picked up by Harris. Faster quickly. Onside, Barrett. Launches from deep. Detroit with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Raptors call time here. Detroit on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Duren against quickly. And here's Ingram from the arc. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And Duren slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Pirtle with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Pirtle to end the cold streak, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle and that big frame of his driving to the bucket. You love to see a big man move like that.
Cunningham against quickly to the paint. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Cunningham. 7 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Thompson against Barrett to the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Duren.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
The free throw drops for Pirtle.
Well, Jakob Pirtle, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it, he plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
And the Pistons making a change here. Sasser's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's LeVert, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Shed. He has yet to score. And here's Barrett. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Duren. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Harris's shot is off.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Barrett the pass to Ingram. And the Raptors miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Sasser. Here's Duren. He's covered by Ingram. Out to Harris. Launches it. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Shed. Ingram against Harris. Bounce pass Ingram. Here's Walter. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Harris outside. Pass to Stewart. The tray. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Shed. Mamu Kelishvili passes to Barrett. They set the pick. Out to the wing. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Mamukelashvili has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
And Thompson kicks to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Down low, stolen by Thompson. Inside. That's good from Harris on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
52 seconds left in the third. Here's Stewart. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And again, Toronto no luck.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Now, Sasser, still yet to score. No good on the triple. Now here's Ingram. Shoots the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Detroit Pistons having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got Holland. Cunningham is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Robinson, and it's Stewart in at the center. Cunningham inside. Here's Sasser. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. And Toronto has possession. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And here's Barrett, looking to get back on track here. Some solid defense from Robinson.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Here's Shed. He's covered by Sasser. Here's Walter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
The Pistons shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Pass to Sasser. Stewart a screen. From 13, off the left rim and out.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Shed. He's covered by Sasser. Pass to Walter. Shot clock at 5. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Now, here's Cunningham. Shoots over Walter. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Walter. Covered by Cunningham. Barrett against Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. There's the drive. Here's Successor. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And that's just good awareness and vision from Cunningham.
Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kelishvili passes to Barrett to the left side wing. Here's Mobo. Pass to Shed. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Successor with the rebound. And here are the Pistons now. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. And here's Stewart. Now Successor. Shot on the wing. No good on that one.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
Cunningham with it. Pass to Stewart. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham right side. Shoots over Walter. Cunningham's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Barrett the open look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 14 points for R.J. Barrett.
Barrett is a bucket getter, plain and simple.
Pass to Cunningham. It's not going to go for him. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Kelishvili, guarded by Stewart. Kelishvili passes to Barrett. Here's Kelishvili. To the left wing. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Shed. And it's in there. Shed's got his first points of the night.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Jalen Duren.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Here's Robinson. Pass to Stewart. Now Successor quickly covering. Here's Stewart, and Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Now here's Ingram. Fires at the elbow. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Successor, the bounce pass. Outside Robinson. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And here's quickly for three. The shot will not fall. Detroit leading by 21. Hollins kicks to Robinson. Pass to Sasser. Stewart with the screen on Ingram. Now Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And here is Ingram. Spins. And here is quickly. He's covered by Sasser. Clock at 4. Barrett inside the three-point line. It doesn't go for him. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Sasser. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Ingram. Lets it fly. And again, no good by Toronto. And, well, Detroit shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Robinson for three. Toronto grabs the miss. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Isaiah Stewart. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Stewart. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And Detroit with a change here, too. Quintman's checked in. And so Stewart nails both of them. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Shed. He's covered by Sasser. Raptors moving the ball around. There's a good screen. Here's Shed. No good with the triple. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Duren.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Here's Shed, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Now Sasser. And And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Duren.